Welcome to Fruits and Bakes Academy. Today we are going to be talking about how to start and grow a profitable finger food business, making consistent six figures profit every month with my new secret system. Hi, my name is Olamide Yusuf, popularly called Chef Gold, and in the next 30 minutes, you're going to learn the exact strategy I use to make consistent seven figures every month selling finger foods. Samosa, spring roll, chicken money bag, puff puff, corn dog, etc. If you stay to the end of this video, I'll show you exactly how to get access to a simple plan that will double your small chops business profit in the next 30 days. Whether you're a beginner or you already have a finger food business, this would help you. For the next 30 minutes, I want you to block out everything else and focus till the end of this video. But why should you listen to me? I know there are a lot of trial and error systems out there, but what I'm about to share with you today will help you start and make consistent monthly profit in this small chops business. Well, here is my story. Over the past 6 years, I have become a leading voice in the cake and finger food business, growing from literally zero to over 15,000 followers on Instagram, running deliveries all over the country, and making over 1 million profit month in, month out. But it didn't start that way. As a matter of fact, there was a time I was super broke and I went into debt in this same business. In this picture, I was super broke, tired and frustrated. Look at me here, broke and struggling, because I didn't know exactly how to make it work. I was doing it like everyone else, even though I was making the best small chops around me. I was getting tons of positive reviews, but I was barely making any profit. And this continued until I discovered the strategy I use now and things started changing for the better. This is me now. After I discovered my secret strategy, I went from barely making 50k profit to making 100k, 200k to 500k and 1 million plus every month. I pay over 5 people good salaries every month. And I hate to break it to you. Knowing how to prepare nice and yummy small chops is the easiest part of this business. Now, don't get me wrong. At the end of this video, I will show you how you can learn how to make yummy and mind-blowing small chops from me. But the main thing is profitability. If you don't have that, you will keep struggling. You will continue to struggle in business. And when I say profitability, I don't mean making 10k here and there, making 15k here and there. I mean real profits that can help you live a soft life. Imagine what your life will be like when you start making consistent 200k to 500k plus profit per month from the same small chops business. Would that make things better for you? If you said yes, then congratulations. I welcome you to the world of profitable small chops business. It doesn't even matter if you are starting out with a small capital, you can grow big with my secret strategy. Over the past few years that I started teaching these strategies, my students have used it to go from total beginners who just learned how to make small chops to pros who now make consistent monthly profit from their small chops business. It doesn't even matter if you are starting out with a small capital. You can grow big with my secret strategies. An example is Bisola. She's a student. After learning from me, she started selling peppered pomo and puff puff at 500 naira per plate at school. Right there in her school, using my marketing strategies that I taught her. She went from not having any money at all to buying herself a good oven to start a cake business. That's months later after running the puff puff and pomo business. There is also Tutu, who took our finger food training back January this year. And she started with a little capital, Today, she has her own kitchen business and she's now one of the best Smallchops vendors in Abeokuta. Now, let's go to the three key pillars to building a finger food business, a profitable finger food business. Number one, customer satisfaction. Let me start by telling you a short story from one of my experiences in the early days. I was starting out in this business. On this very day, customer ordered nearly 50 packs of Smallchops. I was so very excited as that was one of my biggest orders back then. So I started the project with all eagerness. But something happened. I ran into issues from the very beginning while working on my samosa skin. It wasn't working out well, so I decided to order some pre-made fries online and it was delivered as soon as possible. I fried it and it was still bursting inside the oil. I had to just manage the situation. And then my puff puff on the other hand wasn't coming out well rounded. It was also soaking oil. And in fact, that day, everything was a disaster. Eventually, I took all necessary steps to package it well and manage the situation and I delivered. When the customer opened the package, she bursted into tears and she said, You ruined and she said, You ruined my day. That day my heart was broken. The words pressed into my heart. I felt so bad and all I could do was apologize and I kept apologizing. I offered her a refund. I paid her full refund. But I was so sad. It was so embarrassing. She said she couldn't even take it into the office because this is not the first time her colleagues were ordering Smallchops. It was a disaster. She wanted to return the package. I said she shouldn't worry. She should just, I don't know, trash it out or share it to the less privileged in her environment. I was too ashamed to go pick it up myself. That night, I cried like a baby. The experience affected me on an emotional and mental level. I hate it when a customer is not happy with what I have delivered. Ever since then, I took it upon myself to learn everything there was to Smallchops business, to finger food business. And I have made it my goal to always make sure my customers are happy with my services and also to make sure I teach students, all of my students, to follow the same rules. I lost that woman's business. She never came back, but the lessons I learned was invaluable. Look, never provide something that doesn't meet customers' expectations. Always deliver value. Make sure you always over deliver. Ever since then, Smallchops has been one of our best sellers at Fruits and Bakes. It has been one of the popular demand at Fruits and Bakes. As a matter of fact, every item I had or attached Smallchops to will always become a sold out product. And I have also taught my preparation process to a lot of students who have also become masters at their own craft. You don't have to worry though. At the end of this video, I'll tell you how to get access to the unique system that makes my Smallchops the best in their league. You're going to learn my process and get the best of my experience because I don't want you to ever deliver Smallchops that your customers won't like. My student gets results like this at their first trial. Mulvi did it for the first time and she got a result. Tutorials, treats, she made a Smallchops for the first time and she got a result. And some of them started getting reams of orders from satisfied clients after learning from me. And that is the goal. Now let's move on to the next. Pricing. Pricing is a very important part of this business and it can be the difference between struggling and making profit. When I started out, I used to calculate only my ingredient cost and then I had a little bit of profit because that was exactly what everyone else was doing. But there was a problem with that method. I was making little or no profit here and there. It wasn't enough, neither was it sustainable. I was basically spending all my profit back into the business until I discovered my special pricing strategy. I was always totally stressed out and struggled then. And just like magic, my profits skyrocketed and I started making progress. Now, I have used this system for years and it has gotten me to this level. Well, you don't have to worry. I'll tell you how to access my pricing strategy at the end of this video. Now, let's move to marketing. Marketing is one of the most important parts. We're in a social media world and anyone that wants to make good money needs to put their business online. Now, putting it online does not mean only sharing with your family and friends and expect them to place orders every time. It is putting your business out to the faces of new people and doing it every day. The general idea is the more people see your business, the more chances you have of selling your products. And the more sales, the more profit you'll be making. I struggled with marketing my business when I started too. It took me a lot of time before I started building my brand identity publicly. But alas, I did it anyway. After several attempts and trials, I eventually cracked the code to building a massive brand online. Today, I literally have people waiting in line to place orders for my small chops. Once we are fully booked, I let them know. Not just because they like it, they are coming because they have become addicted to my brand and they are now my sworn customers. I have people I don't even know from Adam that swear on the quality of our product. You see, anyone can post pictures of their small chops business online, but there is a hack to doing it right and getting a lot of new eyes to see your product. Fall in love with your product and continue to patronize you consistently. I have delivered and bagged small chop deals worth millions of naira online using this same hack. As a matter of fact, I grew my Instagram account from 0 to over 15k using the same hack. As you can see here, but you don't have to worry. In a few moments from now, I'll show you how to start your own profitable finger food business using my marketing hack. I believe you have gained a lot of value so far, and I can't even wait to review more in the final part of this training. Oh wait, I haven't even revealed how you get access to the final part of this training. Well, we'll get into it soon, but first, let's talk about how this business can change your life. Like I said in the beginning, this business changed my life. Over the past few years, I have grown a lot and made a lot of money. I don't like to quote figures, but I have made life-changing money from this business, honestly. I mean, this business has helped me travel, enjoy myself, and attend trainings from top professional bakers and chefs. This is me with top bakers and chefs around the world, learning and doing what I love to do best. At first, I was just doing my thing and selling it, getting referrals and building my brand. But after a while, I discovered that I needed to show others how to do this business as well. Because there's a lot of women out there who wants to learn this business and make a living off it. Besides, it's always a good thing to have your own money as a woman, and this business is a perfect fit. Of course, men do it too, but it is more peculiar to women in this part of the world, right? And that was why I started teaching and empowering other women with this business. Fast forward to 5 years later, I have taught over hundreds of women this finger food business, and most of them now make consistent money, consistency figures monthly. And I have never received a bad review, except for those who are not ready to implement. I mean, take a look for yourself. This is Morvi's first trial after taking the class, and it came out beautiful and delicious. As you can see from this person here too, I make sure I carry my students along without anyone missing out on any information. That is so paramount to me. This is Zainab. She went from buying ready to fry samosa every time she gets an order to making it herself and getting awesome reviews about how amazing her products are. And as a result, she has started achieving more customer satisfaction. I know what that means, getting more orders. And getting more orders means making more sales and ultimately more profits, right? I can go on, but I'll just stop here. Now, here's the thing. In the final part of this training, I want to make you the next superstar in this finger food business. And I mean that literally. I want to take you by the hands and show you how this business is done till you begin to make consistent profit month in, month out, and give you access to my entire system for making consistent seven figures with this Smallchops business. And I'm confident that if you apply everything I'm going to show you, you will never have to struggle in this business of ours. Okay, enough talk. Let me explain what you are getting. This training is divided into two parts. The first part is the Smallchops training part, where you are going to get access to my entire training on how to make yummy restaurant-worthy small chops from the comfort of your home. You will learn the art of preparing various types of finger food, from the traditional Nigerian puff puff to the modern day spring rolls. You will also learn the science behind making these small chops, including the importance of using the right ingredients and the correct cooking techniques. Whether you already have a passion for making finger foods or you are a beginner, this training will help you, I can assure you. The second part is profitability. Here you'll get access to my entire unique system that helps myself and my students stay profitable in this business. Like I mentioned earlier, making the small chops is the easiest part, and making profit is the hard part. A lot of people are in this business out there, but they are barely surviving because they don't know how to make profit. So here, I'll show you my entire system so you can model it. You don't have to wait for years of trial and error to learn it by yourself. You can lean on my experience and put yourself years ahead of your competitors. Yes. Now that we have taken that out of the way, let's get into details. Here is everything you'll be getting today. You'll learn how to make samosa and spring roll wrappers, samosa fillings, spring roll fillings, plantain mosa, puff puff, red velvet puff puff. We have coconut puff puff. You'll learn grilled chicken, coconut corn dog, prawn rolls, peppered pomo, chicken money bag, gizzard kebab, beef kebab, grilled fish, grilled turkey, Irish potato chips, sweet potato chips, yam chips, island sauce, barbecue sauce, and so much more. These are all videos where you watch me in real time preparing everything I listed above. This is very valuable because you will get to see every step and how I do everything. But that's not all. You also get access to some mind-blowing bonuses. Let's take a look at them. Bonus 1. How to prepare and preserve ready to fry small chops. These are ready to fry small chops pictures. Yes, some people just want to have their parties and they want to, or have a family event and they want to prepare, they want to fry their small chops themselves. So you can easily sell out ready to fry day in, day out and make your profits. I'll teach you how to prepare and preserve this kind of small chops, making good money doing it. I have someone who does only this and she makes good money. This class alone is worth 20k. Bonus 2. How to make the perfect samosa wrapper. This samosa wrapper is different from the regular samosa wrapper. This is why I'm going to be teaching you two different methods of making samosa wrapper. This samosa wrapper is so beautiful. It has a silky fabric-like texture. 90% of small chops business owners struggle to make the perfect samosa wrapper that is so silky like this. I know this because I've seen them do it badly. As a matter of fact, I had to take a special training to learn this separately. I mean, take a look for yourself. I'll teach you how to make them perfectly. Now let's move to the next. Bonus 3. Presentation, costing and packaging. This alone costs 10,000 naira on a normal day. Here, I'll show you how to present, price and package your business so well that you will be miles ahead of other finger food business owners around you, even if you are just starting out. Now let's move to the second section. How to keep getting paid. This class is worth 10k. Here I'll show you expert secrets and strategy that will help you to keep getting paid with this business. These are strategies that helped me and my students to beat competitions and stay ahead of our game. When you know this, you will never again have to struggle with making money from your small child business, because you will literally be flowing with ideas on how to make more money. And the good part is this: I take trainings from time to time to improve my selling skills. So all my students get access to updated knowledge each time. And lastly, social media marketing strategy. This is very, very important. This is the only part you will need to get your business online and start having a steady flow of customers that will almost literally wait in line to buy from you. I have spent years performing this system and it works like crazy. Now, you may think these are normal stuff, but they are not. The processes are unique, and that's why myself and my students have an edge. Here, you will learn how to open and set your Instagram page to attract customers, how to set up WhatsApp business catalog. Look, there's a way to do it that makes your businesses stand out. If you do it wrong, you will struggle. Knowing how to use WhatsApp business catalog the right way can help ease a lot of stress from your business. It will also make your business more professional. Designing flyer with Canva. Here I'll show you how to design all your flyers such that you don't have to continuously pay graphic designer to design things for you, except it is a very, very important thing like your logo. But besides that, you want to create a price list, you want to create an announcement, all of those things, you're going to use your Canva. How to create visibility for the brand. I'll also show you how to create organic visibility for your brand so that you can attract new customers on autopilot. How to turn your followers into potential buyers. This is one of the most important parts. A lot of people have followers who don't buy from them. I'll show you the trick to make followers literally beg you to take their money. How to consistently make sales online. At the end of the day, it's all about consistency. I'll show you my system for generating consistent sales every month without stress. When you learn this, you will no longer have to worry about your sales or your sales numbers fluctuating every now and then. Now, that's a lot already. But that's not all. As a good person that I am, I'll also give you some fast action bonuses. Number one, contact details of my ingredient plug, where you can get them cheap, affordable prices and maximize your profit. Contact details of the guy that helped me create all my branding so that you can get yours done too. Contact details of my business registration plug that will have your business registered in 10 business days or even less with corporate affairs commission. So you are covered. How to ensure your customers are always satisfied with your product. And last but not the least, my Baking Up Big Profit ebook. You see, this alone is enough for you to get this course. Because if you go to my page or if you come to our community and see how people are making money, just implementing the ideas in this ebook, you will never think about it twice before you pay. Look, the total value of this course is 150,000 naira on a normal day. Yes, as you can already see, this training is very, very loaded, but you won't be paying anywhere near that. You can see how generous I am. If I take into consideration the time and effort it took me to put this training together, I would definitely be charging the normal total value of 150,000 naira. But guess what? It will still be a steal price. It will be a steal if I still sell at that price. But like I mentioned earlier, I'm doing this to help ladies and women like me have financial freedom and build a business they can be proud of. So how much are you paying for this class? You are only going to pay 30,000 naira for this class. And I'm sure you will agree with me that this is definitely worth more than this. But I want to make it super affordable for you again, so that you can start learning immediately and set up your own finger food business. If you pay within 24 hours of watching this video, you only pay half of that 30,000 naira. Am I not so generous? That means you are paying just 15,000 naira for this training. You are shocked, right? I know. All you have to do is make a transfer to this bank account, GTB Olamide Yusuf, and send me a private message on this phone number on the screen with the payment screenshot, and I will grant you access to this class. Now, it's up to you. If you made it to this point, I'm confident that you really want to learn. So I will advise you to go on and make the payment right now and get it at half the price. Imagine how much your life can change when you start this business using my strategies. You will be able to grow fast like many of my students have done. Look, it doesn't matter if you are a single mom, if you are a full housewife, if you are a student, or even if you are a 9 to 5 worker. If you can apply everything I'm going to show you, you will begin to make extra cash from this business on a steady. Well, the bell is in your court now. You can take advantage of this opportunity now, and in a few months' time, you're already making 6 figures from your Smallchops business. I have seen that happen in real time, and I believe it can happen to you too. But you need to take a step in the right direction, and that is taking this opportunity while you still can. But there's one little problem. As much as I want you to get this program, I only want people who really want to do it, people who will really practice it, not just people who will never even watch the training, not to talk of putting fry pan on fire. I want people who are ready to transform their lives with this business model. Whether you are passionate about cooking, whether you are here for the money, I just want you to implement everything in the training and start making money with delicious finger foods. I put a lot into this training and I want you to treasure them. So if you know you won't be taking advantage of them, then you don't need to get in. I only want people who are ready to transform their lives with this business model. So if this is you, feel free to join us. The total value of this class is 150,000 naira. But today, you are not going to be paying 150,000 naira. You'll be paying just 15,000 naira for this class. All you have to do is make a payment into our account. And you know what? This is the only training you will ever need to learn to start making money from selling finger foods. Like I mentioned earlier, most of my students are newbies and with literally no experience when they meet me. But after learning from me, they become better than people who have been doing it even for years. And that's because of the competitive advantage I give them. I constantly upgrade my knowledge personally, and every of my students get access to the new improved method of doing this. And once you join us, you have become a part of the community, a part of the family. Imagine what this access alone can help you achieve, knowing that you have a coach that is always concerned about you and is always ready to show you new tricks that works now, is always ready to assist you and hold your hand. And knowing that you have a community of like-minded people who are into the same business and who are ready to answer your questions. It's no surprise that my students always get very excited after learning from me. I mean, see for yourself. Amina said the class was very detailed and that I was a born teacher because I take every class seriously. Toria tried the puff puff recipe and she said it was the best she has ever made. I've had so many reviews like this. Imagine being this proud about what you made yourself. Even Ray, who was a skincare brand owner, also learned this finger food to add to her skills. And she went from knowing absolutely nothing about finger foods to making her first samosa and spring roll, and they came out well, perfectly well. Now, imagine the joy. This is a proud teacher moment for me. It's always a proud teacher moment for me. I get tons of results, and results. I get tons of positive reviews every blessed day. So are you ready to get your share from the lucrative and ever-growing finger food business? Did you know that Smallchops is the #1 finger food business in Nigeria? Smallchops is the #1 most requested finger food at every event in Nigeria. Now, the demand for Smallchops is way more than the number of people producing Smallchops. So, you can get your share from this business. If you answered yes to my question, then here is a summary of all the things you are getting again. The full training on how to make finger food, how to prepare and preserve ready to fry small chops, how to make the perfect samosa wrapper worth 5k, presentation, costing and packaging, this is worth 10k. How to keep getting paid for your small chops business worth 10k. Full training on social media marketing, how to make sales using the internet. This class is worth 30k. And the fast action bonuses fully worth 40k. Contact details of my ingredient plug, contact details of the guy that helped me with branding, contact details of my business registration plug that will have your business registered with CAC in less than 10 days. How to ensure your customers are always satisfied with your product. And finally, my almighty ebook, Baking Up Big Profits. The total value of this class is 150,000 naira. Can you see that? But today, you're not going to be paying this price. All you are paying is just 15,000 naira. Today only. So get in here. All you have to do is send the money into my account and private chat me on WhatsApp with this number. Send the screenshot and I'll grant you immediate access to the class. I'll see you on the inside. Thank you.